So you think those are your thoughts? Spend a week studying the singularity and see what you come up with. Spend a month. Spend 90 days studying the singularity and see what you come up with. Do you really think those are your thoughts? Do you really think that anger, that pride, that greed, and all that stuff that's going on in you, you think that's something new? It originated with the devil. It originated at Eve, Adam and Eve. And it even originated before then, the lamb slain before the foundation of the world. Because when he wrote into the script, he knew man would fall. That's why it's the lamb slain before the foundation of the world. So the script was already written. Everything's been said. Everything's been thought way ahead of time. Just because you think you are thinking it, those are not your thoughts. So whether it's the flesh mind or the spirit mind, if you're in the flesh mind, those are not your thoughts. If you're in the spirit mind, those are not your thoughts because they originate from Christ. If you're in the flesh mind, it's the thoughts of fallen nature, Adam and Eve. Why do you think all the narcissists act the same? It's called an archetype. Why do you think all the psychopaths act the same? Why is it when you marry one woman, divorce, you marry another one, you have the same patterns? Why do you follow patterns? How is it that companies can... All right, let's look at it this way. If you still don't believe me, maybe this will help you. Maybe I need to give like 100 examples and maybe then it'll click. Your thoughts are not your own. Your words are not your own. Think about even the way your mannerisms from your bloodline. You got that from your daddy or your mama or your grandparents, your bloodline. Now you can change that. It takes a lot of work. One way to change is to learn a new language. One way to change is to get away from them. Don't yoke up with them. Don't commune with them. Go away, do a sabbatical for about 7 years and then come back. And they'll be mad at you because you had to get yourself. See, people get mad at you if you abandon them for 7 years and then come back. They don't understand that because they don't want to grow, and they don't want you to grow because once you grow, when you come back, you're not the same, and you don't resonate with that junk anymore. Why do you think? Okay, so let's say there's a boyfriend and girlfriend or a husband and wife, and one of them's acting like they're withdrawing or leaving or whatever, and the other one's fighting to hold on to them. Don't leave. Why would they fight to hold on to them? Because they know as soon as they leave, they're going to resonate with something else, and they won't be back, most likely. And if they do come back, they're going to be different. And they don't want different. They want what they want. They don't want change. The whole purpose of being down here is to be changed, to be transformed. You really think those thoughts are yours? You really think those words are yours? Let's say you come up with some kind of parable or something that you think is cool, that you think describes something. Let me get back to the business thing. You come up with some parable that you think you come up with, like these new agers. All you do is read Proverbs. It was already said in the book of Proverbs. It was already said in the book of Psalms, probably. In Ecclesiastes, it was already said. If the Bible says there's nothing new under the sun, does that not include your thoughts? See, the culmination of the ages is the singularity. The singularity is Jesus coming back. And you're going to realize when I say every person is per the Son, that ought to make you fall down on your face and worship God. But you won't, because you're not ready yet. Because you've been bought with a price and you're not your own. What happens is, once you see that, the Gentile music, the Gentile TV, the Gentile sports, the Gentile news, everything in the Gentile nation is foolishness. It's like cartoon land, and you realize you step into worship. And when you understand that nothing you do is originating from you, you have to step into worship because you don't exist without God. You don't exist without Jesus. So you have to step into worship, but you don't want to worship God because you want to worship yourself. Or you want to worship something out here, something in the creation. And so when you step past time, step past yourself, and you realize it's all Jesus, you have to go into worship. There's nothing else. Everything is worship. And when you see the game repeating, the cycle repeating over and over and over and over and over again, and you're in it, you have to either choose to stay in it and be a part of the Illuminati drama, or you come out of it, and when you come out of it, you get persecuted because you're not part of it yet. Let's go to the football game. Why? I've seen the football game 1,000 times. What are you talking about, man? It's just what do you mean you've seen it 1,000 times? It's the red jersey versus the blue jersey, right? Yeah, I've seen it before. Football, basketball, soccer. I don't care what it is. Your thoughts are not your own. we thought they were our thoughts. Man, we were fooled, but we believed the lie.